we are the generation who grew up with Lewis Howes and Joe Rogan and Gary Vaynerchuk and all these people who are talking about success, and asking that question of what does success mean to me brings on like more than I think we bargained for.
Yeah, and that's exactly it's we hold ourselves as humans to really like high standards, I think, in terms of how we want to live our life. And then there's all these, I've read this good blog post where they're talking about all the different kind of like tentacles of needs. It's different than the hierarchies of needs, but I guess it's kind of the same thing, but it's more like within, right? So there's Maslow's hierarchy of needs, which is, I think, something that's kind of central to the way that we think about things. But in that highest tier of self-actualization, right? Or like that idea of like, the basic needs are met, and then I have these choices of how do I want to lead a meaningful career. You kind of have these different tentacles pulling you towards more like money versus I need like, to be like kind of your ego of being like, I want to be well known or recognized versus like, I want to actually do really good things for the world, and kind of like, my moral tentacles kind of pulling on me of like, I don't want to just do something where I'm going to like be rich and famous. I want to do something that's like good for society and is going to leave behind, a better world. And you have all of this stuff that's like, dude, like you can't get like everything all at once. You got to like move in the right direction of what you want, but it's like, it's hard, right? You're like holding yourself to like this impossible standard of like, all right, well, I got a great successful job, but now it's not moral enough, or now I have a moral job, but it's not, not enough money, whatever it is. Like, there's always good and bad, trade-offs to every choice. And I think we can really like kind of hold ourselves to really like high standards in that sense. It's overwhelming. It's an overwhelming choice to make in a lot of ways.
It is. And there's this pressure to just like figure it all out right now.
Yeah, this is the time. Yeah, this is the time where it's like, okay, like I've built, foundation of education and, whatever else, basic skills and stuff. And now it's really like, you have a little bit of basic leverage behind you to the point where, you kind of leverage your existing, initial job and initial, education, and really just steer your path from here. Mid 20s to mid 30s is a really impactful time in terms of your career choices, right? So that's, the pressure is kind of on